Hey guys, welcome back to Daisy Crochet, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, my name is Shay, and this is my crochet channel. So at the end of the month, I try and always do a everything I crocheted in the month video, just to show you guys like every different thing that I made, and a lot of it like I made in videos usually, but some of it I didn't. So I just like to show you it all, give you some inspo, and I always link all the patterns and tutorials and everything for you guys. So let's just get right into it with what I made in September. And just so you guys know, September was my first month back to school, so I didn't crochet all that much, but I'm still proud of the amount that I did, and most of it was in the second half of the month, like the last 2 weeks. So I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, let's just jump right into it, and just so you guys know, this is not going to be in any particular order. So this is going to be the first thing that I made. It is a moon pillow. This was in my Jar Picks My Crochet Projects video. Make sure to go watch that video if you haven't already. It's one of my favorites I've ever filmed, and a lot of people who have watched it really want a part 2, which is really exciting to me because I love making it so much. But yeah, this is the moon pillow I made. It was for the something pink jar prompt, and I followed a tutorial for the pillow itself, and I tripled up the velvet yarn just to make it a little bit thicker. And then I just did the bubbles my own way, but if you guys want to know how to do it, just let me know and I'll tell you. Or I kind of told you in the videos. But this is the moon pillow. It's quite big, but not too big. And I have been putting it on my bed here. It matches perfectly with like my little aesthetic going in my room at school here. It would also match with my room at home though, which is nice. So yeah, this is the first project and I absolutely love it. Okay, the next thing that I made is also from that video. So it is this ghost. I absolutely love this ghost. I made it for the fall/Halloween thing prompt. I did freehand it, so I'm going to be coming out with a pattern for this very soon. I'm just like finalizing the pattern. I'm making a second one right now actually, but I didn't include it because it's a whip. So I'm just going to like write the pattern out for this, and then I will also be hopefully doing a tutorial. So I just wanted to show you this guy because I think it's absolutely adorable. I know that a lot of other ghost patterns look incredibly similar to this, but I just like didn't want to pay for a pattern or like anything, so I decided to just make my own. Alright, and then another thing that I made my own pattern for, I guess, is these 2 cup sleeves that I'm going to be using for like my Starbucks drinks and stuff. So I did a like off-white brown, and then I did a regular white beige. And then you'll notice that they're 2 different styles. This is the first one I made. I made it in the Jar Picks My Crochet Projects video, and it just has double crochets, like alternating every pattern, the color. But I realized that's not really how I do checkerboard usually. You can kind of see the checkerboard bag that I made, and I did it a different way. So I ended up doing half doubles for this one, and then I did 2 rows of each color. And then I also did make it a little bit bigger because I just wanted it a little bigger. So these are the 2 checkerboard sleeves I made. I'm going to be doing a pattern tutorial for this one, but if anyone wants to know how I made this one as well, let me know and I will definitely help you with that. Also guys, while I'm on the topic of making my own patterns, I just wanted to quickly announce that from now on, I'm really hoping from now on, every time I make a pattern or a tutorial, like a video tutorial, I'm also going to be releasing a pattern. And these patterns are not free. They are for sale on my Ko-fi account. You'll notice that a couple, maybe only one, I don't know, are already up on my Ko-fi account, and that's just because those are the ones that I already have the tutorial out for, because I always want to give that option just in case someone gets stuck on the pattern or something, to go to the tutorial and see someone actually physically making it. So I have been writing patterns for things like this, but I'm not releasing them until the tutorials, if that makes sense. So the panda pattern is available right now, and then I'll be releasing a couple more. So just stay tuned for that in videos, but also you can go ahead and check out my Ko-fi account if you want to. And I know that a lot of people like written patterns, so I did want to offer them as an option, but to me it's also very important that I offer a free version as well. So that's why I love doing tutorials here on YouTube. Alright, this next thing is something that I started in August, but I finished it in September. And it is this sweater. This is a Hexagon sweater. I'm gonna like kind of sit back, try not to squash my cats, to show you the full sweater. So it looks very similar to the one that Fiona made. It's the same color and same pattern and everything. So this is Cameron Kane's Hexagon sweater pattern, and this is a Caron Cake latte cake in the shade Earl Grey, I think. I love how it's like fuzzy, and yeah, I haven't weaved in the ends yet, but this sweater was a journey for me to make because I wanted it to be exactly how I wanted, and that took a lot of trial and error. So yeah, but overall I love the result. There's a little collar you can see. I actually have not tried this on, but this is like one of the first crochet things I've ever made that like I actually would wear like on a daily basis. Like I feel like it just doesn't really look like I made it. Like I don't know, but I just absolutely love this. All right, and then we'll continue with clothes. So I made this skirt last month. I think it was in my Everything I Crocheted in August video if you want to go check that one out. But this is the skirt. It's Cameron Kane's Ava skirt pattern. I absolutely love it, and I loved it so much that I decided to make a matching top. And I decided to make the top for a number of reasons. The first one being that I had extra yarn. That yarn is expensive, and I had to buy a whole new ball just to finish the skirt, like just a few minor details. So I was like, hopefully I have enough for a top, and I did. And then the other reason is because I might be going on a vacation this Christmas, so I wanted to make a cute little outfit, even though it's now fall. Can't really wear this outfit anymore. I was like, well, maybe I can wear it on my vacation. So we'll see if that happens, but yeah, I'm very excited, and let me just show you the top. So here is the top. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I actually haven't tried it on yet. I guess I have a problem with trying on my clothes. I have tried on the skirt, but not the top yet. I kind of came up with this pattern on my own. More like I just mashed together a bunch of different patterns. So the granny squares on the bottom are the same Starburst granny squares from Cameron Kane's pattern that are on the skirt. And then I did like a few little meshing details to kind of match the skirt, and then I used a bralette top tutorial that I'll link. This I also made in an upcoming crochet with me video along with the cup cozy, so you guys know. And then I just did some chains with slip stitches to finish it off. So I'm really happy with this, and I think it's gonna make a really cute set. I can't wait to try this on. I should have tried it on already, but yeah, I will definitely show you when I do. And yeah, here is the top. So I don't have like an actual pattern for this, but just look at all the links I posted below and you'll see how I kind of mashed it together. Okay guys, we only have two more things. The first is going to be this book sleeve. So I made this book sleeve in my Jar Picks My Crochet Projects video, and I absolutely loved it. I'm so glad I had like the yarns and everything to make it. And the prompt for this one was something with granny squares. So I actually made like the kind of traditional style granny squares for the first time ever, and I loved making them. I finished this project in one day, aside from the fact that I kind of messed up the alternating pattern because you'll notice how it doesn't alternate on the back, so that it alternates on the front, which I learned the hard way. But it is a book sleeve, fairly big, and it fits my really big The Brothers Hawthorne book, so I'm happy about that. And then I just secured it closed with this little bow, so I just like looped it through the front and the back, and there's a little bow in the front. I did use a reference picture for this, but kind of just made it up on my own using a granny square tutorial, so I will link the tutorial, but I just like sewed it up and added the bow on my own, so just so you know. Alright, and then the last thing that I made, it's kind of random compared to the other things, but I hadn't made a plushie in a very long time, aside from the ghost, of course, so I decided to make a plushie. This, I hate to like not show you guys, but this was in my every 50 things I want to crochet video, or 60 things, I don't remember, but I've been wanting to make this pattern for so long. Free tutorial here on YouTube, I'll link it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So here it is. It is a green apple cow. I was originally going to do a lime cow, but Fiona, my sister, told me to make a green apple cow, so I did. So I just freehanded the little apple color because it wasn't actually in the tutorial, but the rest is the tutorial, and I did like this bright lime green color and white, and then some brown details as well. But overall, I really love the way this guy turned out. I think it's so cute. These would probably do so well at markets. They're not the most market prep friendly just because the sewing and the time. This took me a couple of days, not working on it all day, obviously. But I kind of am really tempted to sell these at markets. So we'll see. The only thing that I kind of messed up on that I would definitely change next time is I put the eyes too close together. I don't know why I did that because I followed the video, but like, yeah. So I had to make the snout like a lot smaller. I think it was like 6 chains to make the snout, and I did like 2, like because it was way too big and it would just like cover up the eyes. So I am not in love with how the snout looks, but obviously it's still really cute. I would just change that next time. So here's the last thing that I made this month. I hope you guys love it as much as I do because I just think it's so adorable. And yeah, I think that is everything that we made in September. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you got some inspiration or just enjoyed the entertainment watching this. If you're crocheting right now, let me know what you're crocheting because I always see people do that and I find it so interesting to see what everyone in the comments are crocheting. So let me know if you're crocheting, or if you're not crocheting, what are you doing? I am really excited for October. I can't wait to hopefully film a lot of tutorials for you guys because we haven't came out with tutorials in so long, and I feel like I need to serve up some tutorials, especially because I've been coming up with so many new patterns. So I really hope you guys will be seeing my pumpkin tutorial and then also the ghost and checkerboard sleeve. And again, from now on, tutorials are going to come with written patterns on coffee. Stay tuned, I'm very excited. I can't wait to show you what I made in October, even though I don't even know what I made in October yet. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to see more videos like this one. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!